Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Curtain Up, my mostly monthly series where I catch you up on all the theatre related stuff that's been happening. As it's the last episode for 2017, I'm also going to be sharing some of my favourite little things from the entire year. Well, not everything, but just some little favourite things that I want to talk about. So stick around for the end of the video as well to hear about some of my favourite little theatre things from 2017. December was a really busy month for me, but not in terms of theatre. Because of Vlogmas taking over, I spent most of my time filming and editing this month. Very little sleep as well. So theatre did unfortunately take a little bit of a back seat, but I did do quite a few exciting things. The first thing that I did wasn't necessarily a show, but I thought it was something that I would mention in case it's helpful for you. The Regent's Park Open Air Theatre's Breeze membership went on sale, and I mentioned this in my gift guide video, and I think just in my gift guide video at the start of December, but basically the Breeze membership, it's for those aged, I believe, between 16 to 25, and it's £10 for a year's membership. And then for the shows at Regent's Park for obviously the next season, you can get tickets at £10 and you can buy 2 of those for the preview performances of the shows. So that went on sale, I believe, at the 6th of December, and I bought that and I booked up a couple of shows for next year, which is very exciting. And I just thought I'd mention that because to pay £10 and then be able to get a ticket for you and your friend at £10 each is a bloody bargain. And it was also priority booking at the time, so it was before everything went on general sale, I think. So yeah, that was really good. In the first full week of December, I had a theatre filled Saturday, and it was a bit funny actually. Basically, when the Todaytic Cyber Monday sale went on sale, I booked up 2 shows for the first, not the first Saturday in December, but the first Saturday that I was free in December, and I didn't go to either of those shows. I booked to see The Woman in White, forgetting that I'd booked a concert, which I'll talk to you about in a second. So forgetting that I'd booked that, so I had to basically just let that ticket go. And then I booked for La Soirée in the evening, and I also just had to let that ticket go for reasons that I will discuss in a moment. So annoyingly, that was 30 quid from Todaytic, just down the drain essentially. I just peed that away. Anyway, on that Saturday, I'd originally booked and stupidly hadn't put in my calendar. Whenever you book anything, put it straight in the calendar. Don't forget it. I'd booked the Barricade Boys concert at the Other Palace in the studio space because Rachel Tucker was their guest. So I'd booked that, and obviously I had to go to that over The Woman in White because it was a one-off concert, and I will try and see The Woman in White anyway. You guys know how I love the Other Palace, and it's been quite a while since I've been in their studio space actually, so it was nice to revisit that. The Barricade Boys are made up of 4 guys that have been in various productions of Les Miserables, hence the Barricade Boys. My friend Kieran is part of it, and he's just amazing. They put on a really, really incredible set, and obviously this was before Christmas, so it really put me in the festive mood, and Rachel was amazing as always. She sang River and Stars in the Moon, 2 handbag songs. I've heard her sing them loads of times before, but it's always amazing to hear them again. She's a beaut. And then in the same day, as I was in Victoria, and as Hamilton had started that week, I went a bit mental and I queued up in the returns queue for 2 hours. I was literally frozen, I was so cold, but I managed to get a returns ticket for Hamilton. By the way, obviously everything is vlogged, links will be in the description, so if you want to watch the full videos, if you've missed out on them over the craziness of Vlogmas, they'll all be linked down there for you to check out. I managed to get a returns ticket for Hamilton. I had an amazing seat in the stalls, it was incredible, and I finally got to see Hamilton, so that happened. The next show I went to was Dick Whittington at the London Palladium. I'd booked for this panto a long time ago because I knew it was going to be pricey, but managed to get a fairly cheap seat. Had restricted leg room, which was a bit of a pain, but The show was really funny. Loads of Dick jokes, because obviously Dick Whittington. Charlie Stemp was in this, so was Emma Williams and Elaine Page. Yeah, it was just an insane cast, but particularly lovely to see Charlie and Emma after seeing them in Half a Sixpence earlier on this year. It was a really funny panto, and it's still on until I think the 14th of January, so if you want to go and experience a very, very high production quality pantomime, this is the one. Some of the stuff they did with the sets, it was just incredible. It was so much fun. Had a, yeah, very funny evening. The next show I saw was The Grinning Man at the Trafalgar Studios. I've been to the Trafalgar Studios before, I think it was October 2016, but I was in the smaller studio space. The Grinning Man is in the larger studio space, so it was really nice to finally visit the larger space, and the show was really good. I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I did. I was really gripped by the story and the music, and the way they did the puppetry was really incredible. And yeah, I mentioned it in the vlog, but how they made you feel really immersed in the story by the way they've decorated the whole auditorium and pretty much the theatre. Yeah, it really took me by surprise how much I enjoyed this show. And my final show of 2017 was a second visit to Hamilton. The second visit was with the tickets that I'd booked back in January when the tickets first went on sale. And I explain it all in the vlog, but basically I was meant to be going on the 21st of December and we were moved to the 19th because of the whole rescheduling mess. But yes, I saw Hamilton again. We went to the matinee, so we got to see Ash Hunter as Hamilton, so I've now seen both Hamiltons, which is very exciting. And we were sat in the dress circle this time, where I was sat in the stalls previously, so it was nice to really have a different experience of the show, see different things, focus on certain things, and obviously see a new Hamilton. That was really exciting. I was going to try and see one more show in between this week, literally the day that I'm filming this, but I thought, no, I'll leave it as Hamilton as my final show of the year. So as I said, it's been a pretty quiet month in terms of actual theatre going, but that is to be expected when I was essentially creating a video to upload every single day up until Christmas, which I'm really proud that I actually managed to do it. And I really hope that you enjoyed my Vlogmas videos. Next year I'm gonna prepare way more. I'm gonna pre-film stuff. Definitely want to do more collabs next year as well, because I feel like a lot of it was just me, and I feel like it would be nice to add some more people into the mix. I feel like that would be way more fun. Anyway, I've got some highlights that I wanted to share with you because I thought that'd be quite nice. One big event highlight for me this year has to be West End Live. I adore the vlog from West End Live, and I just had such a nice weekend as well. Very sunburnt weekend, but very fun. Lots of friends, got to see obviously amazing shows performing, and just had a really great time. Whenever I think about that weekend, it just makes me really happy. It's such a great weekend to see like so many people, especially friends that you don't get to see often. Lots of people come into London specifically for West End Live, so it was great. In terms of like events and stuff as well, I have to say Rachel Tucker's gig at Shoreditch for similar reasons as well, because obviously lots of friends were there, but also it's Rachel Tucker. I love Rachel Tucker, if you hadn't already guessed, and this gig was a particularly excellent one of hers. They had a really big, impressive band, and it was nice to hear her sing some new stuff. It was just great. I'm giving Wicked its own little section because, oh my god, I've become a fangirl again this year, and it's not good for my bank account. So highlights from Wicked this year, obviously Rachel's cast change back in January. Gosh, that was emotional. I almost wasn't there. Bad fangirl, but I did eventually get a ticket. Thank you, Eddie, by the way. And it was obviously a very emotional night. It was incredible though, and oh gosh, cast change, can't deal with it. Then as well, some of you might be aware that one of the reasons I've become a fangirl again this year is because of Laura Pick as Elphaba. I rushed to see her debut show in August. It was, yeah, obviously her first show. And I just moved into the flat that we're in, so I was back in London after a summer of being away from London. and I was like, oh my god, a new Elphaba, and I get to see a new Glinda as well. And I just legged it to the theatre, got a ticket, and fell in love with her Elphaba. So cheers, Laura, you're making me spend more money on Wicked again. To be fair, rushing to the Apollo Victoria for a last minute ticket is nothing in comparison with flying to Zurich to see the show, which is what I did in November. This was to see the new tour cast of Wicked, which is their UK and Ireland tour, but with a quick trip to Zurich beforehand. So yeah, I went to Zurich to see the show there because it was the first time that Wicked has been in Zurich, and obviously a completely new cast, and I thought, why the heck not? Let's be crazy. It was a pretty insane experience, especially considering that I ended up missing my flight on the way back, which was not fun. But no, the show was incredible, and I already can't wait to see the tour cast again. Another Wicked highlight was the fact that they sent me Christmas presents. I'm still not over it. There is an entire video talking about this and showing off the presents that they sent me, because obviously I had to. They sent me presents for the 12 days of Christmas, and I was too impatient and I opened them all at once because I'm a terrible person. But that happened. Wicked, the musical, sent me Christmas presents, and I'm probably not going to shut up about it for a little while. So yeah, obviously I have to talk about SHAUN and OLIVIA because we've become so close this year, and it makes me so bloody happy. I am so grateful to have them in my life. They are amazing people, and I just love that, you know, you meet some people and you become friends so quickly. You just have so much in common. You're on the same wavelength. You click, you can chat happy about the same things, but also if you ever need a rant, like, they're there for you straight away. I just love that. I've just had so many amazing times with them this year, and I am incredibly grateful to have them in my life. The same has to be said about the wonderful Sam for God. I call her Sam for Vlog because that's what she should be called. Everyone, let's just start calling her Sam for Vlog. I am so grateful for my friendship with Sam. She is absolutely mental, but I adore her, and we've had some amazing, amazing times this year, especially going to Disneyland together at the end of November for the Christmas festivities. And another highlight for me would have to be going to see Billy Elliot in Milton Keynes. We had a really fun little day trip out of London, and I just can't wait for us to have more fun times in 2018. It's definitely gonna happen. We've already got stuff planned. I'm so excited. I also want to give a shout out to a few blogger babes who I've become closer to this year, because this theatre community that I'm in are amazing, and I'm really glad to know so many people just online, though hopefully we'll be meeting more in person in the new year. I'm gonna link their blog post in the description, but my favourite bloggers this year definitely have been Amy, Charlotte, Rochelle and Sarah, obviously SHAUN and OLIVIA as well. That's an absolute given. Basically, I'm gonna link loads of my favourite blog posts from this year in the description, and I'd love it if you go check them out, give them support, follow them on Twitter and all that good stuff, because they're just fantastic people. That's it. I wanted to share a couple of podcasts that I've been obsessed with this year. So in the run up to finally seeing Hamilton, I've been obsessed with the HAMILCAST, which, as you can probably tell, is a podcast that talks all about Hamilton. It's incredible. There's over 100 episodes already, and it's just a fascinating listen. Also the Theatre People podcast, which is lots of interviews, and then the Broadway Backstory podcast, which each episode focuses on a show and literally goes from it's interviews of all the creative team and some performers and things like that. Literally goes from the idea of the show to the whole shebang of making the show a reality, and it's a fascinating listen. It's so well produced. Theatre People and Broadway Backstory are hosted by the same guy, Patrick Hines, and he's just brilliant at what he does. So I am obsessed with those podcasts. This year I've really become a podcast person. I've never really been one before, but I'm really glad, and those are obviously my favourites. There's one last thing that I want to talk about, and that is the Theatre Community Awards, which I've talked about in many videos now, so I'm going to keep it short and sweet. But yes, This year I've obviously put a lot of work into my videos and my YouTube channel, and the Theatre Community Awards rewarded me by saying, hey Rukaya, we're going to award you as the best vlogger / theatre YouTuber of 2017. So, oh my gosh, thank you. It's incredible. I mean, I'm so happy to do these videos. I'm so happy to talk about theatre and to have people talking with me about theatre, and like to have gained over 1,000 new subscribers this year. I am so overwhelmed by it all, and hopefully we'll just grow and grow and grow as a community, and that would be really amazing. I mean, I'm just so overwhelmed right now, so I am so grateful. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for supporting me over this year. I hope you're excited for 2018. I'm excited for 2018. I'm excited for my content to just get better and better, and to see more stuff and collaborate with more people. Talking of collaborating with people, I really want to focus on that more in the new year. So if there are any specific kind of video topics that you want me to make / go into, and with specific people, I'd love to know any suggestions for video topics that you'd love to see, because it's good to know what you as a viewer would like to watch. So let me know. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do give it a thumbs up if you have, and subscribe to my channel if you're new around here and you love theatre, because if you love theatre, you should stick around. Once again, thank you so much for all the support in 2017. It means the world, and I will see you in 2018. Bye!